Some places do not appear on maps. They appear when the heart is ready. Hidden just beyond the ordinary world, the Enchanted Tea Room welcomes those who arrive carrying grief, longing, unanswered questions, or a quiet ache they cannot name. Its door opens not by chance, but by need. The door that would not open. The man had heard about the Enchanted Tea Room the way people always did, secondhand, embellished, sharpened into something useful. "It's a place that fixes you," someone said. "A place where answers appear," said another. "A place that gives you what you ask for." That was enough. He wanted to find this tea room badly, so much that it felt like a need, though it wasn't. His wife had died in an accident and he was grieving terribly. He wanted relief without reckoning, restoration without surrender. He wanted the ache gone, not understood. So he went looking for this enchanted tea room that he was convinced would be able to cure his grief. He followed directions that contradicted themselves, a lane that curved back on itself, a path that seemed older than it should be. He searched every day for weeks. And then one afternoon he saw the path. It was the stone path he had heard of. He quickly walked up the path to the tea room. When he saw the door, it was plain wood with a simple bell. He felt a sharp thrill of certainty. There it is. He reached for the handle. It did not move. He frowned and tried again, harder this time. The door remained still, warm beneath his palm, but unyielding, like a hand refusing a handshake. "This is ridiculous," he muttered, knocking sharply. No answer. He rang the bell once, twice. The sound did not carry. It fell flat, swallowed by the air. He stepped back and examined the building. It looked real enough, with windows, hearth smoke drifting faintly upward, and light glowing inside. He could see the warmth. "Open," he said aloud, as if the place were merely stubborn. Nothing happened. He felt irritation rise, followed quickly by something colder, fear perhaps, or the threat of being denied. He had not come all this way to be turned away by a simple door. "I deserve this," he said, louder now. "I need help." The words rang hollow even to him. He tried the handle again. This time the door seemed farther away. Not physically, but inwardly, as if something had shifted, subtle and precise, placing the tea room just out of reach. A voice, not spoken, not heard, settled into him instead. "You are reaching for escape, not healing." He stiffened. "You don't get to decide that." The warmth behind the door dimmed, not in rejection, but restraint. "Healing requires honesty," the presence continued. "You have brought demands." He laughed bitterly. "So what, there's a test?" "No," the tea room answered gently. "There is readiness." He leaned forward against the door, and then, the fight draining out of him faster than he expected, beneath his frustration was something raw, grief he had refused to name, guilt he had buried under busyness, a fear that if he stopped controlling the story, it would swallow him whole. "I don't know how to do this any other way," he whispered. He became aware of how tired he was, not the dramatic kind, but the bone-deep weariness of someone who had been performing strength for too long. He stepped back and sat down, not in surrender yet, but in pause. The door did not open, but the road behind him softened. The building blurred slightly at the edges, like a memory deciding whether to stay. "You'll still be here," he said quietly, "won't you?" The tea room did not answer. It never promises. When he stood again, the door was gone. So was the building. Only the garden and stone path remained, ordinary, unenchanted, waiting. He walked away angry. He walked away unchanged. But somewhere, deep and unwelcome, A truth had lodged itself. The tea room had not rejected him. It had refused to lie. And one day, when wanting gave way to needing and control loosened into courage, the bell would ring and the door would open. If this story touched your heart, you're always welcome to come back. You can like and subscribe so the tea room finds you again. Until next time, the kettle will be warm and the table will be waiting.